I'm kind of torn here because I love supporting these high quality games, right? Because they don't come out that often, which is why I rarely play video games. We're played with a lot of half-assed garbage, quite frankly. And it's like I want to support Naughty Dog, since they're one of the few developers that consistently make top tier, top notch games. I really do, because you don't understand how much I thirst for these kinds of high quality, top tier, story and character driven, polished, crisp, nut busting games. But at the same time, I don't want to take it up the sigmoid for Sony, you know what I mean? Because this here is a 9-year-old game that I've bought for full price twice already. There should at least be a discount for those who already own the game. I mean, Sony could have priced it at $60, but they said no, we gotta maximize the amount of money we leech off these damn consumers. Because we know they'll be willing to take it up the sigmoid, the deep, dark, smelly depths of the sigmoid. That's right, we need to extract every single penny from each individual customer's wallet until they're broke and begging on the streets. Now, obviously, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Now, make no mistake, this game looks absolutely beautiful. There's no denying that it's oh so crisp, oh so sexy. It's obvious that they put a lot of work into it, but at the end of the day, this is the same game. The entire framework, the story, and everything was already there, and it's been released twice before already, so I really don't think Sony should be selling it for $70. I gotta admit, seeing it in all of its glory brings me back to how I felt in 2013, when I was but a young boy. Played this game for the first of many times, and the story, the characters were so moving to my little brain, and it kindled my love for big budget games with great stories and characters. And seeing this game at this level of graphical fidelity had me giggling, because this is my favorite game of all time. It's gonna be such a treat to experience this again with all these new bells and whistles. And I don't know about you, but when they mentioned gameplay changes, I thought they were talking about adding dodging mechanics, improving the melee, and maybe even changing the level design here and there, changing some of the puzzles, if you could even call them that, to make them more interesting, but I guess some of that remains to be seen. Maybe it was my fault for having high expectations. I should have known that by saying there would be gameplay changes, what they really meant was that the controller would vibrate and shit. This remake doesn't even come with Factions multiplayer mode, which is a damn shame. It's damning because anybody who played that multiplayer knows how insanely fun it is. I know you're skeptical because you wouldn't expect a story-driven game like this to also have such a great multiplayer mode. But trust me, the multiplayer is amazing. It's gonna blow you away. It's so much fun. You have to hop on the PS4 remaster and try it. And I really wish they put that multiplayer in this remake, because that would have been the perfect opportunity to breathe some new life into it. And so many new people would be introduced to it. And it would make the multiplayer have a much more active player base and get much more recognition for how much fun it was. You know, it's a damn shame, man. It really is. And I know they're releasing a standalone multiplayer game, but that shouldn't come at the expense of including the multiplayer that this game originally came with. Especially when Sony wants to charge $70. Now, listen, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money. If you want to buy this for $70, go ahead. Go ahead. It's better to spend it on this than some garbage sports game that comes out every year, or a new COD. For me, the thing is, at the end of the day, I can complain as much as I want about the price. But it doesn't matter if I end up buying it full price anyway, right? So you gotta put your money where your mouth is for your opinion to really matter to Sony, because they're here to profit. So you gotta speak with your wallet.